Hi and welcome to today's yoga flow, where we're just going to take it a little bit slower and stay pretty grounded today and really just take the time to feel into the body and check in with how we're doing. Just settling into a comfortable seated position to begin with. Taking a few slow breaths in and out through the nose. Maybe placing one hand on the belly and one hand on the chest. Allowing yourself to feel the rise and fall of the belly and of the chest as you take some calming and steady breaths. Allowing yourself really to arrive on your mat, to land into the body. When you're ready, allowing the hands to settle against the legs. Slowly start just by rolling the shoulders up towards the ears and then down the back. Slow movements, easing into it. And then just changing direction. So changing the way you're rotating the shoulders. And then really let them just fall away from the ears. Sitting nice and tall now. Slowly drop the chin down towards the chest. Rolling the right ear towards the right shoulder. Opening all the way down the side of the left of the neck. The chin drops back down and we roll it round the other way. Take a few half head rolls. Checking in with the neck. And if it feels okay, slowly rotating all the way around. Settling into that neutral position again. As we inhale, reach the hands high. Exhale, coming down through prayer. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale to bring it down. Inhale all the way up again. Exhale, forward fold. Reach it down. Walk the fingertips out. Couple of breaths. Walk the hands over towards the right, staying on the fingertips. Gently bending the body so you're opening all the way down that left side body. And then walking through center, over to the left side. Bring it back through center. Use the hands to walk yourself back up. Set the shoulders back. And then resting the hands against the knees or the thighs. Use the inhale, opening the chest. Curve the spine, looking high. Exhale, round the spine, tuck yourself down, chin to chest. Inhale, opening. Exhale, closing. Inhale, open. Exhale, rounding. Couple more of these cat-cow movements. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. One more inhale. One more exhale. As you release, take a little bit of a circle through the waist. Bringing some flexibility into the spine as you move it round, and then again just changing the direction you're going in. And then very gently just easing yourself over the knees. Big toes come together. Take the knees nice and wide as you sit the hips back towards the heels, walking the hands out and taking a nice child's pose. Allow yourself to really sink into it. Feeling grounded, feeling supported by the mat. Staying nice and low, walk the hands over towards the right side. They might come off the mat. Place the left hand on top of the right, passively bending into that side body again. Send the breath into the left ribs. Coming back through center, staying low. Walk the hands to the left side. Gently sitting that right hand on top of the left. The breath is directed down that right side body this time. And coming back through center again. As you inhale slowly, rounding through your tabletop, arching through the spine. Exhale as you lower the thighs down. Inhale, opening the chest, finding cobra. And as you exhale, take it all the way down to the mat, hands underneath the shoulders. Inhale, lift the chin, lift the chest, baby cobra. Exhale, take it back, child's pose. Taking a breath. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower the thighs, lifting the chest. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down. Inhale, baby cobra. And exhale, child's pose. Inhale, round up. Exhale, lowering the legs. Inhale, cobra, elbows tucked. Exhale, down to the mat. This time, stepping the fingertips towards the corners of the mat. Elbows are bent, hands about 10 and 2 o'clock. Inhale, straightening the arms, opening the chest. Exhale, all the way down. Inhale, straighten and lift. Exhale to the mat. Inhale, lift. And exhale, down. Hands underneath the shoulders, sending it back into child's pose again. Maybe taking the hands in prayer and then bending the elbows. Take the hands behind the head, gently stretching into the triceps, maybe a little across the shoulders. Taking the arms long again and lifting into a tabletop position. Ease it out, shake the hips from side to side maybe, and take a couple of circles over the hands. Before settling into a little bit of stillness again. Take an inhale, we're going to reach that right arm up, and as you exhale, rotate it all the way around. So take a few breaths with those nice big circles. Changing the direction. Feeling into the rotation of the shoulder. And on your next inhale, as you send that hand high, use the exhale. Thread it behind that left hand. Coming into thread the needle. Maybe taking the left hand and reaching the fingertips towards the top of the mat. And taking a breath. Slowly bring that left hand back, planting it beside the head. Inhale to press up, all the way open that right arm. Exhale, back into tabletop. Other side. Inhale, open the left arm up. Exhale, rotate it round. Changing direction. Use your inhale to open, your exhale to thread it down. Coming to the left shoulder, left ear, and reaching the right fingers towards the top of the mat. Bringing the right hand back. Inhale, open the left arm up. Exhale, back into tabletop. Give yourself a bit of a shake. Onto the legs, pick the right foot up. Sole of the foot towards the sky. And find some hip rotations. Forming a big circle in the air with the knee, both ways again. And then holding that foot up. Can we bring knee to nose? Stepping the foot between the hands. Inhale into that low lunge. Exhaling to maybe create a little more space to sink a little deeper through the hips. Inhale, reach through the spine. Exhale, send the hips back, extending the right leg as we take a half split. Fingertips might rest down. Keeping the hips nice and square. Keeping the back as flat as we can. Walking the hands, staying nice and low as you bend back into our right knee. Heel toe the foot over towards the edge of the mat. So the hands on the inside of the foot. Staying in our nice low lizard for a breath. Keeping the left hand planted, take the right hand to the inside of the right knee. Gently push it out. Opening a little deeper into that hip, keeping that right shoulder drawn back. Humming through center again. Plant the hands and just shifting back into tabletop. Give yourself a little bit of a shake off. Other side, left foot picks up. Rotating through the hip. Taking those circles both ways. Lifting the foot. And then knee to nose. Step the foot between the hands. Inhale, high lunge. Use your exhale to sink a little deeper into the hips. Checking in with the space. Inhale, lengthening through the spine. Exhale, send the hips back, finding half split on this side. Fingertips might rest down. Checking in again with the hips, with the spine. Keeping the chest open and forwards. bending into our left knee. Keep the hands low and then heel toe the left foot towards the edge of the mat. Taking a breath in our low lizard. Keeping the right hand planted, left hand inside the left knee, gently open it out. Rolling onto the blade edge of that left foot. Perhaps starting to gaze towards the back of the mat. Coming back, bringing the hand down and shifting into tabletop again. Shake the hips gently from side to side. Sitting onto the heels for a moment now. Roll the wrists off. Maybe shake the hands. Rolling the toes underneath. Maybe spreading them out. Sitting back onto the heels. Keeping that spine nice and long. Rest the hands down into the lap, or feel free to take nice prayer hands. Holding for a few breaths as we stretch out the bottom of the feet. When you're ready, bring the hands down. Just tap the feet out. Sit it back, dropping to one hip, swinging the legs around. Give yourself a little bit of a shake and a little bit of a wobble. Maybe wave the feet. Let's take a nice forward fold. So lifting through the spine as we inhale, grow as tall as you can. Exhale, folding down those legs. To keep the legs engaged and the stretch active, flex the feet, drawing the toes a little closer towards the shins. Gently start to sit yourself back. Let the legs relax. Maybe give them a bit of a shake. Bending the knees, walk the hands back, coming into a nice flat back. Bring the feet close enough to the hips so that we can tickle the back of the heels with the fingertips in preparation for a bridge pose. So pressing into the feet, give the glutes a little bit of a squeeze, and then send the hips up towards the sky. You could interlace the fingers behind the back, or maybe you could float the arms over the head and just let them rest down. Just a couple of breaths, keeping the glutes engaged to keep the hips lifted. And then slowly starting to lower the hips down, rolling through the spine. If the arms are overhead, bringing them down in time. So as the hips land, so do the arms. Gently waving the knees from side to side. And then hugging the knees into the chest. Give yourself a gentle rock from side to side. If it feels okay on the spine, rock up and down a couple of times. Maybe holding behind the legs. And then coming into a nice seated position. So just finding a comfortable position for you. Let the shoulders roll away from the ears again. Inhaling, sending the hands high. Exhaling, bringing them down. One final time. Inhale, reach. Exhale, bring it down. Take a moment, settle the body, settle the mind. Show yourself gratitude for taking this time out of your day. Just to move through some of those lovely stretches, to feel into the body, and to take your time with it as well. To take a moment to slow down. Take a moment just to breathe. Thank you, everybody.